comes up and it's kind of hidden because it's hidden behind the front leg. Hidden behind the front leg. If I move the front leg, my body language tells him I'm closing the distance. He can see that. And he can try to get off the line without a leg. But by sliding the back leg up, I can hide it. I slide the back leg up, shoot the front leg out. Okay? Sliding step. 1, 2. Again, slightly off his side. Go ahead. Shoot the front one. The speed comes off of a push off that back leg. Again, step and push. And that gives you that drive. Okay? That's what I want. Try one more time. I want to really get a drive off that back leg. Range to mid-range to close range, which is where we want to get to be able to use these elbows. Second element is targeting. What are the targets with the elbow? Anybody have an idea? Throw one out.
Eyebrow.
What? You're saying the side of the face?
Sure.
Okay, what? Give me another target.
Eyebrow. Chin. Neck.
Eyebrow.
Temple.
Temples.
Wrist. Throat.
What else?
Neck.
Fist.
Collarbones.
Fist.
Arm.
Ribs. Chest. Shoulder.
All right. That's what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks that in order to use the elbow, I have to attack the primary targets. Those are the ones that are going to create the most damage. No. You transition from long range to mid-range to close range. You have 3 targets on the way in. Have you ever heard the term, give what he takes, take what he gives you? You ever heard that? So what's the closest thing to you, the first thing, when he throws that long range technique? What's the closest thing to me? Hey, that's my first target. I don't have to just block it at this point. That's my first target with the elbow. A good fighter is going to do what? Throw a combination. Boom, boom, or mid-range. Give me a long range, mid-range. Okay, 2 weapons. So here's long range. That is long range. Here comes mid-range. And then do what? Close that gap, close range. I had 3 targets all the way into him. All of them I can attack with an elbow. I don't have to just block them, I can attack them. So, what do I mean by what are the targets of an elbow?
Everything.
The whole body is a target with the elbow. Whether it's his foot, his leg, his knee, his hand, his arm, his collar. As I work my way to the central core of his body, everything's a target. So this is where that transition comes in. As I close that gap to him, I want to be able to damage his weapons. Also what I want to do, when we do this stepping and closing this range, if he's not coming to me, that's where this closing the gap comes in very quickly. And as I'm closing the gap, I'm addressing his defenses. Okay? So if he's got his defenses up, and I want to hit him with an elbow, it doesn't make much sense to say, okay, my primary weapon is an elbow, primary target's right here. I got a lot to do. I got to get through this defense to get to him first. So if he's not going to throw something at me, I want to take care of these on the way in. And I take care of these on the way in by addressing them. And as I address them, as I shoot a step to the side, I want to knock these down. I can knock them down with my hands, or I can knock them down with my elbow. And as I close that gap, I want to hit him here with an elbow. He's out of range. He's out of range. What's at the end of my elbow? My hand. The important part of using the elbow is to use the whole arm. Use the whole arm. Now we're talking about the use of the elbows depends on you not only using logistics to cover the gap, not on addressing just long range, mid-range, and close range, but utilizing the whole weapon. The whole weapon is not just the elbow. It's like a gun. I can't think that my only defense is this gun. If I'm out of bullets, I got to do something else. Well, if he's out of range of this elbow, what am I going to do? I can transition off of elbows and use a longer or mid-range weapon. Right? So I go to hit him with an elbow, and I'll just use this as an example. Say if I go to hit him with an elbow, and he leans back. What am I going to do? Close the gap and hit him with another elbow? No, I'm not going to try to chase him. I try to hit him, he leans back, I use the hand. I use the longer extension of that elbow. They work in consort with each other. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you some defensive use of elbows. We're going to use them against, first, his long-range technique. Then we're going to use them against mid-range technique, with the primary thing in mind is to destroy his weapon, or at least to injure it so he won't use it again. Okay? First things first. Before I show you the different methods of and angles of attack with an elbow, and primary use of an elbow against the center of the body, which is to destroy it, I want to show you how to use it defensively. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to get with your partners, and first things first. If he's normally going to kick me in the head, right, here. Normally what you do is you put up a block. Right? And if you're real good at it, you put up a block and you're going to get off that line of attack. What I want you to do is I want you to not just put up the block, but I want you to do this. This is that rotate of that shoulder we just did. Rotate of the shoulder we just did. Right here. And it relies on you targeting that. Okay? And the best way to do that is we're going to do that extended step because his power curve is right here. His power curve is right here. His power curve is there. So I don't want to stand right in that power curve and try to take it. Okay? Because if I miss, I'm going to hit it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that extended step we just did. I'm going to get off that line. And now, for him to hit me, he's got to follow me with that. He's out of his power curve, so there's less power with that kick. And what I want to do is I'm going to extend and step off the line, and I want to meet him at his power curve with the elbow. This is that rolling of the shoulders. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Nice and easy, because you'll, right from this point. Shoot out there. From here. Shoot it. Extend and step. And hit. Now, look at my position after I do it. This is where I want you to end up. See where I am? I'm ended up right here. With my hands up. This is here. Because if he's going to throw that at me, I want to be able to protect myself. And I want to be able to shift and go back at it. First things first. Extend and step off the line. In this position. Shoot that side elbow, just like that. Go ahead. Try it. It's almost amazing.